So, as some of you probably know, Windows Vista is approaching its 15th anniversary on the 8th of November. It was riddled with delays throughout its life and even completely scrapped and rebuilt from the ground up during development. Even then, when it finally did come out, nobody, well, liked it. Or at least most nobody did. Now, though, 15 years on, is it finally time to give Vista a second chance? There's only one way to find out. Alright, so naturally, if we're gonna use Vista, we gotta install it. So we're gonna be using this Windows Anytime Upgrade disk, which I actually found out a couple of years ago is fully bootable. And we'll just be installing it onto this Dell XPS 420. So that should give it a decent amount of power to work with. Okay, CD-ROM. Now we just wait for it to install. Windows setup. And there's the boot screen. And my dog is standing right behind me, so if you hear just some quiet barking, that's just him. Okay. And we got our setup screen. Let's just move some of that out of the way. Next, install now. And the pre-out-of-box experience portion of the setup is actually surprisingly similar across pretty much every version of Windows since Vista. So we'll just skip entering the product key for now. And let's just choose Vista Ultimate. And the hard drive that I'm using right now is the drive that was in the Acer NetTop video. So I think it's alright to just nuke the drive and start fresh, because I'm not going to be using that again. Okay, just click Next. Installing onto the unallocated space. And already we are installing and copying files over. So this is clearly already much faster than installing Windows 11 on a netbook. Actually, I think that video might not actually be out yet, so yeah. Oh, and by the way, speaking of which, I am actually recording this after that Windows 11 video, just because I needed to clean some stuff up in the corner of the room where I record this sort of stuff. Because I was recording old hard drive ASMR. Anyway, I will just time-lapse this and I'll be back when it's ready. Alright, and now it's out of box experience time. So let's just do that. Ask later, because I'm going to be probably nuking the drive later anyway. Next, start. And once it reaches the desktop, we'll be installing some drivers as well. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is something that Windows used to do. I guess while we're waiting, I could talk about the Windows Anytime upgrade stuff. It was basically just a regular installation disk that Microsoft would send you, and you could use that installation disk to upgrade from like Home to Pro, for example. But also, since it's just a regular bootable installation disk, it means that you can just do a fresh install. And yeah, that's literally it. It's a functionality in Windows that has more or less just been replaced by downloading the extra features online when you click on the upgrade to Pro or whatever link. Anyway, it looks like this is getting pretty close to finishing up. I do wonder if it would have been faster if I took the SSD out of the netbook and used that as an installation drive instead of just a regular hard drive. Well, the audio driver clearly works. So I know that I'll probably have to at the very least install the driver for the NVIDIA graphics. But yeah, anyway, here's the desktop. Complete with sidebar. Oh boy, this is already getting a little bit cramped. Okay, don't mind all this other stuff. That's for the Windows 11 video that I recorded before this one. So we're just gonna want to run the NVIDIA installation thing for, the NVIDIA graphics. Let's take a look to see if this is... I'm pretty sure... Oh no. This only has a 32-bit installation on the disk. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work then. Okay, let's install the driver for the Wi-Fi first instead then. This one. And then hopefully we'll be able to download a driver straight off of NVIDIA's website. If not, then I'm gonna have to maybe swap out the graphics card or something. Install. Oh, I do wonder. Ooh, yeah. Okay, this works. Okay, gonna take the phone off the tripod for a moment. One of the interesting things about this is that it has this little display Okay, the phone camera is really not doing it justice as far as the screen quality goes, but there's a little display here that, if you installed the correct desktop gadgets, would let you have like almost miniature apps in a way. Like, there's already a status indicator here, but you could run things like solitaire, for example, on the screen. And I don't know how to play solitaire, but it's a full functioning game. Let's see. Click home. So yeah, that's just the interesting thing about Vista. It had some dedicated hardware that was made for it. But once again, it wasn't exactly the most popular of things, just like everything else Vista. So it seems like everything else is working, so I'm not going to bother with these drivers. I will unplug this, plug it into my main computer, download the driver. Okay, that took far longer than I thought it was going to take, but I've got all the drivers installed. I have some apps just kind of brought over, and yeah, let's just get started right away with some web browsing. So we're going to be using Pale Moon, or more specifically a port of Pale Moon by RoyTam1 that I also used in my Windows XP video. And let's go straight on to youtube.com. We're going to start off with a bit of video playback. Yeah, browser unsupported, I know. Okay, so this time around, in order to keep my video from not getting hit by a copyright claim, I will just be searching my own channel. And there I am, complete with the dab. And let's just do something simple at first. So here's our little ASMR thing. Wow, it works. Okay, let's do something else. Chromebooking a netbook. And as you can see, the browser is decently responsive.
Alrighty, so I am not doing any sort of fancy smancy intro or anything, or really any sort of funny stuff. Instead, we're just gonna
And yeah, even full screen at 1080p seems to work just fine.
Chrome OS on a netbook. So
Let's check our debug info.
USB drive.
And let's see. No dropped frames. So yeah, YouTube works just fine on Vista still, as long as you have a good browser to use for it. It is a little bit laggy, but I want to say that that's probably more the hardware that I'm running this on than the browser itself. Anyway, let's move on to our next test, which is a little bit of gaming. I already have AT Launcher here, which, if you don't know, is a third-party launcher that lets you continue to play Minecraft on just about anything down to Windows XP still, because not only does it support Microsoft accounts, but it still requires only Java 8, which is the last version of Java for Windows XP. Anyway, let's open up Minecraft 1.16.5. 1.17 is not going to work though, because Java 14 is not available for Vista and under. And yeah, that's kind of a requirement for Minecraft 1.17 and up, so yeah. Oh, it's gotta download more stuff. Fine then. Time lapse. And here we go. Minecraft 1.16.5 on Windows frickin' Vista. Okay, let's create a new world. Just survival mode, so that then we can walk around, see what the actual in-game performance is going to be like. And there's the world generating. all this is running off of a quad-core Core 2 quad, so might be a little bit slow as far as generating the world goes, but quad-core CPUs aren't that out of date yet. Okay, maybe it is a little bit out of date, considering how long it's taking right now to generate. I guess while that's... Oh, I was just about to say, maybe I can pull up the other thing that I was gonna do, but I guess not. Anyway, here we go. Auto jump, get away, auto jump, I do not like you. Eh. Okay, there's a little bit of weirdness going on right now with the controls, because for some reason whenever I'm sprinting, I suddenly stop after a little bit. Oh, okay, never mind, it's not happening anymore. Oh, it is happening. Okay, I think it might just be my keyboard. Yeah, it's just my keyboard. Anyway, yeah, Minecraft works okay at its stock settings, but I can hear the graphics card fan going a little bit crazy right now, so we will have to turn down the render distance a little bit. And the graphics card specifically is the GTX 9800 Plus, which is an older card, but it was the top of the top back in its day, aside from I think the GX2 or whatever it was called. And yeah, now we're getting almost a solid 60 FPS. Fluctuating around 50 to 60 right now, but yeah, this is pretty playable. Yeah, works just fine. So yeah, gaming on Vista is definitely still usable, or doable. Though, I can't say if I... Okay, I can't say that the same would go for games on Steam, because, you know, Steam doesn't exactly support Vista anymore. I know that there are, once again, backports of the Steam client to Vista and even XP, but I don't really have anything all that taxing on my Steam account that I can play, so... Anyway, let's move on to the last thing. Just a little bit of video editing using the built-in movie maker. So let's toss in some of this, and some of this. The song that I used for my outro. Oh, okay, I guess we're not doing a outro thing. Actually, wait. Sample music. I don't know if any of this will get copyright claimed, so let's not do that. And let's just throw in the sample bear video. So let's put that there. Transition will be... Oh wait, that's just a storyboard. Okay, this is a little bit different from the one that I've used. Okay, we want the timeline. Put that there. Audio music. Okay, that's not gonna work. Effects. Let's put that here. And the transition between the two will be bars. Let's see what this looks like. Wow! Would you look at that? Video editing on Vista. Wow! Look at that transition. Well, that works just fine as well. And last but not least, Actually, that's literally it. Okay, thanks for watching. This video took way too long to make for how much content it's actually going to have in it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.